think we got this working. We jumped in with two-tone. Do his commemorative flight. The top right hand corner. You need to go left or right. You just need to go 1-6 maybe. Join in here, I think.
Now, when I Gene Hackman, you know, he's a great bunch of lads, but I wasn't mad on the Polish accent that get along. Garments. What? No, it's a down beside some Poland and listen to all the talk. Maybe they did talk like that. But anyone I know, the only way I know the Polish, I get them to say gearbox.
Trying to get in line here. The 150 heading, I think.
It's a beautiful plane to have, especially with the Dunkirk mod. You'll find that mod over on flights in .go. It's a freeware mod, and you pop it into your DC3 or rigid computer folder. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. This and the DC6 are very, very good. I've seen quite a few for the VF4 DC3s. I've flown a few times myself and that's it. And it's usually followed with the words, oh Jesus, because I get something wrong, you know. Like, wasn't sure an altitude or, you know, do something stupid. They're a lot of fun. Next up we have Lieutenant General Ryan Horrocks, who's the commander of Fort Cole, tasked with advancing up Pell's High Road to relieve the airborne troops. Horrocks faced fierce German counterattacks, and his progress was significantly slower than anticipated. Now here's the thing, Lieutenant General...
We need to...
Over here we call Lieutenant. Why we don't know...
38 maybe.
The word lieutenant, it's French, as is colonel or colonel or corporal, corporal. They're all French. French came up with it. They've all been this way. But yeah, I don't know why the British decided to call it.
Just a pity that the model matching isn't working. Getting a couple of EC3s.
It's just one of those things. Our next waypoint is Borneo. Basically, all we want to do, we want to fly just to the tip of the coast. Just
Yeah.
to the coast. That's where we want to go. Now, Lieutenant General Horrocks of 30 Cole. And
Go here to 120 maybe to
in actual fact, he was quite ill.
get the tip.
And these are all little things, right? You know, Gavin with his broken back. Roy, because, you know, he got airsick, right? Browning, he came from the army. Do you know? Maxwell Taylor, no issue there. General Taylor, right? I mean, the 101st were very prominent throughout the Second World War. So no issues there. But, you know, Horrocks, he wasn't well. So I wonder Just look at that. Isn't that incredible? Kind of right, which is understandable because Jesus, they have to deal with some amount of crap. But yeah, they're right. Reread it. I wanted to thank you for the time you put into this event. Not at all. This is right up my. I love this stuff. Right up my alley. Do you know? But thank you, Mr. Dan. Very kind of you to say so. Right now, what am I doing? I'm over here. Look. Yeah. How do I do this now? Tenured. Button Smurf. I need to do a thing. Tenured. There we are. And we shall add you to some roles. So we have a channel there for Join FS pilots on our Discord, right? And if you've never been on our Discord, lads, it's great crack, right? It's great crack. I'll show you.
Okay.
Sync.
I don't know why that
So
stopped.
that's part of your normal training.
Okay.
Glance at instruments every 10 to 15 minutes, and then
Yeah.
you fix it. Modern aircraft that are using digital avionics, they don't have the same problem because when the instruments are, it's all laser driven and fan diagram graphics and stuff. They don't
Need
need to
to
worry too much about this. Certainly
push
the
the
steering
throttle
engine
forward a
systems
bit
100%,
more.
you've got to fix it. If you don't want the headache, there is a setting in the sim you can turn all that off. It's like your pilot experience, right? I mean, you can tell the sim, throw it out, or don't. I always leave it on because I love when it catches me out and I say, I should have checked the thing. It's not like the newer stuff says, or keeps saying, don't sync. No. So sync, when you hear that warning, don't sync, don't sync. That's the aircraft detecting that you're
Okay. Back on the throttle it slightly.
You're going too low, and you're also underneath the approach descent angle. Don't sink. And then it's part of your ground proximity warning device. It's almost part of all of it.
Get down a bit.
Telling you, hey, put it out. You're going to break something. Do you know what I mean? Right, let's look off here. Slight left turn. Catalina is our next waypoint. Hey, Cowrat is here to see it. Passing cruise from Colin Farrell. Brilliant. Don't sink is about pitch. It's
Put it down a bit. We're a bit high. We're on,
gyro is very much on left and
going to be around 1500, I think.
If you had an issue with your airspeed, that's also on the gyro. Your airspeed is primarily being fed from your pitot. Pitot. It's French. Pitot, right? If you ever had an issue with your airspeed indicator, check your pitot heater. Because there's a little element on the aircraft. Here's your pitot tubes here in this plane. These are little elements allowing the air to rush in. But what happens if they get blocked? What happens if it's very cold and there's moisture? It freezes. If you block your pitot, your airspeed indicator just won't work. So you put on your pitot heat, it's just like a kettle. It heats it, right? It's like an element, and that will melt any ice that's in there, and then you should get that working. When it comes to your altitude and other gyro instruments, what they use is static ports for sensing the air pressure, and the static ports are usually kept out of the way of things like propellers. Otherwise, they will burn.
Should be coming.
Method to their madness, do you know?
I'm going to get about
They're all the little
1500.
aircraft that make the things work and how we read them. And, you look at the cockpit here of a DC-3, which was, funny enough, a very easy aircraft to fly in terms of what was required. They were built to be easy to fly. And you might look at them going, Jesus, there's a lot to it, right? If you were to compare, a more comprehensive and complex aircraft, like the DC-6, for example, there's a lot more going on inside the aircraft. And then you compare that to something like a 737 or an A320. Instead of
Why are we going up? Should be going down.
indicating all different things, all that information is now automated, and it probably puts it on one screen. One little screen will now show you everything that all these things are showing you now. It's mad, isn't it? Now the oil temperature is high. She always runs high on this thing, so don't worry too much. Carburetor isn't great, see that?
Should be at 1500.
Carburetor air is low, so let's see that come up a bit. It is. So watch, we're going to do a bit of science here. Look. So we want the engines running as sweet as possible. So we're going to increase, don't lock it, don't lock it. Pause. Now, back there.
We'll change the altitude.
The heat in the car.
that's a plus, and then the next one should be minus. Okay. There we go. Too many lights, too many knobs and gauges in here. Should come up to 1500. Pull back on the throttle a bit. Back on the throttle a bit. Come in here.
Let's see what happens. So the cows are going to go into training mode, allowing some air in. It's also going to add a little bit of drag to our airspeed. Because we're, think of being inside a car, you have the window rolled down. Don't try this at home, kids. When the car is driving, you have your hand down.
50. To join back up here. TPHI, I see you behind me. Trying to sort of fly in and take a left. One to eight. 128, okay. Up. Quick, 128. 128. 1000 altitude. Hopefully that's it. One to eight. Okay. I think we're okay.
Okay, we are now
Over the Netherlands.
Small course corrections. Now let's look at our gyro. Are we back on 13 degrees? Nope. Back now, the compass is actually
You shouldn't be
For
dropping.
this. Now we're back on the money. Now we're going to turn ever so slightly.
Oh,
You gotta love it, right? Oh wait, it is Belgium. It is Belgium, sorry. We're over Belgium. Great bunch of lads, the Belgians. Yeah, we're still in Belgium there. We're in Belgium, lads, yeah. I let
okay.
out what I said the Netherlands in case I come across as some sort of an Egypt. I mean, no one here thinks I'm an Egypt, right?
So we're in the right country, are we, Murph?
What's going on here, look?
We're in Europe at least,
Vulcans
so we know
like
that.
this. Imagine if they had Vulcans back then, though. Jesus. This is pretty.
I'm gonna slow a bit
Look at
because,
the countryside, isn't it
I
stunning?
don't know, I'm behind everybody.
Imagine if they had Vulcans
Huh.
back then, though. Jesus.
Not too bad. At least I won't be the first plane shot down.
Look at the countryside, isn't it stunning? Good beer and chocolate, what more do you need? And waffles. And people. The Belgians are a great bunch of lads. Okay, how's your fuel situation? Good.
Feel like I'm a bit off to the left. I might just come over here and cheat a bit.
Yeah, we're going through auxiliary fuel.
Alright.
All is well. Like in the UK, first time 2026, or flight 2026 triathlon, walk 10 miles to the train station, and then get a train for 1,000, then fly it to 1,000 miles. Jesus.
Dropping.
It's mad, it's mad. We're over World War I battlegrounds. Hey, Cork, good to see you.
Gone up now.
My dad did some of the World War I stuff a year or two ago. I haven't done it. It's more, it's kind of the second World War I've checked out. World War I bomb craters are still visible.
I don't know where the top was. In your shadow somewhere.
Second he said it, I was like, no, they will. Oh, they will. Okay. Man, it's a scenery down here. This is all my house. It's nice up there.
It's beautiful down here.
Now, on the day, I mean, you're going to have fighter escorts. There will be fighters that only did the work ahead of them. I also think we have a lot of photogrammetry here as well, lads. There's the cars over the UK. That's all right. Good catches. All right. Now, if you have the C-47, you have a little button up here to say, get ready. Now, you won't be getting ready just yet. But you know what I mean.
I'm gonna take a
So when you're
left.
going to the descent, then it's a left turn heading 078 degrees.
Or right, sorry.
7 miles,
The other left.
and then we're getting close to this.
Try
Keep
and
going with this heading, we'll actually get to Brussels.
going into the pack.
Yeah, look at that, we do. We photogrammetry over here, like. Nice. Gyros behaving. Engine instruments are behaving. Temperature, we're in the green now on our temperature. So that needed the cows to open to cool it all down. Carb air is still a little bit low. We can probably be a little more aggressive there if we wish. Let's see what that does.
Like we're a bit low.
Better. Sun behind temperatures are fine. Oil temperature, as I said.
Everything looks okay in here.
Hydraulic pressure.
As much checking as I'm gonna do in the cockpit. There's no I don't see any alarms on. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Back then, we push a button for a certain channel. This was part of your communication and your transmitters.
Feel I need to
And because they
increase our throttle a bit.
yes, there are seats in
We're down a bit slow.
67, you have the when you have the parachute version.
It should start to come up. Murphy's about 160.
Man, I just love this. I love flying the DC-3. Buffalo Airways, the way on up to the way on up to you know, the Northwest Territories. It's just gorgeous. Always a good cruising nicely. This though. Isn't it stunning, this one? Because I can turn it left now. Now, and we're not there just yet. Close. And again, like, if you wanted to fly this route and give yourself a challenge, have a look at the information Navigraph telling us. See all these wind farms here? All these wind turbines? Yeah? Well, we know we're going to see them on our left-hand side. And if you look close, you can also see hang on, there's a river there and there's a dock. Yeah? There's a harbour. So we're going to use that as a visual reference point. Once we're down at the bottom
Okay.
of this harbour, that's going to be a left-hand turn. So we've got to be looking out for wind turbines, right?
Where are we?
Okay. Jump in. There's wind turbines. See them there?
Plane isn't even showing up on the
You can see them, right?
little nav map.
To the base of the harbour, so you can see the river rolling in this way. So it's roughly down here. And this area has photogrammetry as well. So
Might
then
have to
when you
reload
come
it
off
again.
this, see that? And then come all the way down. So this
They
is
should
the
nav
visual
little nav map and
flying
reopen.
wheels. That's what it means. You're flying by with the visuals outside. Tarnish is in the tornado. It's only gorgeous. Man, look at the scenery here. Photogrammetry for the win. Look at it.
I'm showing up.
Sweet spot is about 12 to 3,000
Open
feet.
flight plan.
It looks insane.
Do that.
You get
Flight
that
plan
look
in.
and kind of tapers off really quick, you know what I mean? Energizer, good to see you. One
Okay,
day
so we're on.
to 2024. Sim Tom says you'll be flying over my hometown. Put the kettle on quick. We want how many?
I'm 128. We need to go to 78 in a few minutes.
Tin Red Line is here. I served at the 101st and got to do a June 6 jump from a C-47. Dude, that's awesome. What an experience. There's a church and a graveyard. It's a graveyard. I always say the same when I pass a graveyard.
We're going to go left here, I think.
Station. And what we're looking for,
See Shondale going left to 78, I think.
the harbour down here, we're going to turn left. Don't you just love the way we can do all this in flight sim? Out of the box. Out of the box, we can do all this.
100, and we should join up with them over the smokestacks.
This is incredible, isn't it? This is beautiful.
That
Get close. We're in line.
Fine.
We're turning hard left. And it's a heading.
Uh,
78 degrees.
we'll join up, and then we'll do 78 degrees.
078 degrees. Go a little bit hard on this 'cause I just want to make sure.
Left turn, Clive.
Call it 068 for the moment. Watch your turn. Speed.
Nice down there.
Yes.
Should join up with them, and then we head over the.
That's what we're looking at Navigraph. We're going to turn at the base of that harbour. Oh my god, I love it.
Okay, so we'll join up to them.
Fine, lads, look at this. You gotta love it, right? Stunning. Absolutely stunning, lads.
Increase the altitude a little bit.
Alright. We continue on. So remember,
Should be
we're
heading
101st Airborne.
78.
I know.
Join back in.
Railroad tracks to Antwerp, down into the turbines. Yeah. So we're just getting ourselves back on course. I'm slightly off course. So we're turning back to the last one. We're turning back in here now. Woodjog says, I hadn't looked as much at the C-47 because I've multiple deliveries for the DC-3. Very nice aircraft. I'm kind of the same, Woodjog. I have a
76, 75.
they've added a ton of functionality, and I think it's just better. And then, you know, they couple that with the FG sound pack. Jason, the sound of this airplane, it's absolutely incredible. Like, it's just insane.
Up our speed a little bit. I think
Point to rear
bit,
flaps, most of it. Ready?
bit behind, I think. Three to bring us into the left 69.
Right? Isn't it brilliant? You do that all day and twice on Sunday. Have a think, Mike. Looking for the beds. Really kind of you, so. Cheers, man. The Spitfire is gorgeous. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Want to do a big flight like this when flights and drops on Xbox? Flights on 24?
Oh, that looks lovely down there. Look at that.
Let's see what happens.
Beautiful.
C-47 sounds pretty bad. I think so. I kind of like the guy when it comes to the C-47. It's on sale now for
Should be on.
I really hope there was a mod for the C-47. They're probably saying to themselves.
I'm gonna have to go 78 maybe.
Mr. Dan, you take care. Enjoy your dinner.
All over everybody else.
Slight right turn.
Light right there.
So again, I'm just using Navigraph here to help coordinate. I want to stay, like this is the flight route, the flight path. I need to stay as close to this as possible. Now you can use
Love the shadows down there on the ground.
you know, set it to nav mode and it will follow this exactly. Going up on Antwerp next. Imagine being here, like imagine doing this. You know, you're sitting in the back, fully loaded, all your gear ready to go. What you think about it, you know? So what about aircraft shortages? Well, one of the operation's key
Yeah.
weaknesses was the shortage of transport aircraft. There wasn't enough C-47s to drop all the troops and equipment in one wave. That forced multiple trips and delayed the reinforcements of critical areas like Arnhem.
Should be on track.
Pilots had to make repeated flights under fire to supply their comrades on the ground. Resupply missions vital for the survival of the rebel forces were severely hampered.
Sit down a bit.
German anti-aircraft
There we go. We're going to see everybody.
and also the time delay. Because you just didn't have enough aircraft, the British had to plan this conservatively.
And we're going a bit
Meaning,
quick.
they didn't necessarily want to drop paratroopers into areas they knew were too dangerous to fly.
Let's back a little bit.
It was a huge part of it. So what do we know about the guys we just spoke about, the characters? Well, Lieutenant General Frederick Bremen, clearly of airborne
Let
operations.
Murph tell us about the history.
He'd been involved in operations in Sicily and Normandy. He was very kind of aristocratic, and he was portrayed. I forget the actor. He was portrayed brilliantly in the movie, but he was very much of kind of like an army sort of doctrine on how things should happen. He didn't, like, you know, like the RAF were telling him one thing, the American divisions were telling him another thing. You know, Polish were telling him another thing. He didn't really listen. No, it's this way. Tell you, it's this way, man. He was an interesting character.
Love the scenery around there. Looks beautiful.
His experience was primarily traditional infantry before he was assigned to airborne forces.
And the thing is, I'm looking at it on a 4K screen and it looks even greener
Headquarters went to the back.
than it probably does when it's streaming on YouTube.
Like, we don't want to give Sean Connery a bad rap, but like, in terms of military performance, you know, Morel Roy didn't get it done right. He didn't have the right radios. His whole mission was to get in, secure the drop zones, and then wait out for further reinforcements. Why he wanted to do that, I don't know. He should have moved on the ground immediately to carry on with the assault. There was nothing next or near them. But it's only when he started moving, then problems happened. They had no communication, they couldn't talk to anyone.
Looking at my FPS, it's not too bad, 40.
Headquarters, it was a complete mess. And he was the man at the top, so you know what I mean? Major General James Gavin, nicknamed Slim Jim for his wiry frame. Gavin was one of the youngest generals in the US Army. His aggressive tactics and willingness to lead from the front earned him a sterling reputation among his troops. He was in charge, he was the commander in charge of the 82nd Airborne Division. And as I said, when he landed, he hurt himself. I think he broke his back, but he carried on. He was some piece of work. He was a very, very good combatant. Major General Maxwell Taylor of the 101st Airborne Division, instrumental during D-Day.
Cool having Murph with the history.
He had the experience from D-Day, as did the 82nd, but the 101st kind of prevailed in other areas. And of course, you have the stories. Like Easy Company were legendary. All elements were. But like, you know, when you consider some of the battles that they were engaged in, amazing. Do you know? Taylor even helped stabilise the situation, even when bridges were destroyed right in front of them. Stanislaw Sosabowski, Brigadier General, Polish exile, and an outspoken critic of operational planning of market guard.
Should be joining up. We should be taking a check little nav map. Be taking a left soon.
Lieutenant General Brian Horrocks, charismatic and respected commander, he led forces in North Africa and Italy before
Okay.
Garden. He was kind of like a protege.
Couple of miles, yes.
His leadership of 30 Corps was widely praised. Widely. However, logistical and tactical delays hampered their efforts. And again, when you look back into it, he was a very capable general. But it was said that he was unwell. He was actually ill. He shouldn't have been there in the first place. Because decisions perhaps should have been made at a certain time or a certain way. Went over his head, you know? What?
Ready out there.
Where are we now? We're doing well. So, step-by-step overview. Let's talk through the whole operation. The planning stages. Early September, Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery proposed a bold plan to rapidly advance into the Netherlands, bypassing the sea
Throttle up a bit.
and enter Germany.
Falling behind
The plan
again.
involved seizing key bridges over the Maas, Waal, and the Rhine rivers, with airborne forces market and securing them with ground troops guarding from 13th Corps. Montgomery convinced Eisenhower that this would accelerate the end of the war by gaining control of a route into Germany.
Fuel should be
The
okay.
whole idea was this was to end
Pressure.
the war on Christmas. That's what they were aiming for, right? Allied intelligence, however, underestimated the
Airspeed
strength
we
of
should be
German
picking up a
forces,
bit.
particularly around Arnhem. There were two SS Panzer divisions. Despite concerns from leaders like Frederick Browning, who famously warned we may be going a bridge too far, the operation was approved. The airborne component market included the 1st British Airborne. We had that of the 82nd American and the 101st American, along with the Polish Brigade. Troops were flown in C-47s. They also used gliders.
Should be in the middle, everybody.
Aircraft such as P-47s, Typhoons, Spitfires. There was over 1,500 aircraft involved. On the 17th of September, the operation commenced. Hundreds of transport aircraft and gliders took off from bases in southern England, some 24 of them. Fighter aircraft providing cover, the Pathfinders went ahead. The weather was initially favourable. The first waves of paratroops managed to get in relatively unchallenged. However, scattered landings caused delays in the assembling of troops. The flight to the Netherlands took 2 to 3 hours, and we're 2 hours in, right? The 101st, Taylor's troops, were to land at Eindhoven, where they quickly secured the
Scenery is looking really good down there.
When they got to the Sun Bridge,
There's no trains on the track.
the Germans delayed the advance of 30 Corps, and they had to build what was known a Bailey Bridge, right? A Bailey Bridge. Basically, it was a quick way to build. You ever see a Bailey Bridge? Class one. British engineering ingenuity, right? The 82nd, General Gavin up at 9 Megan, they faced heavier resistance, especially at the Wild River Bridge. A daring river assault later secured it.
Look at our
but
map.
it took longer than anticipated due to stiff German resistance. The first British
Cross the
airborne
river,
army,
and then we're taking a
Burkhardt's
left
division
to
faced the most intense
34.
resistance. British paratroopers
034.
but quickly encountered elite German SS Panzer divisions. Communications breakdown, scattered drops, and unexpectedly strong German opposition made it very difficult for the British to reach Arnhem Bridge. Only a small force, led by Lieutenant Colonel John Frost, held the northern end of the bridge. They were soon surrounded. Polish paratroopers who were delayed due to poor weather landed too late to effectively reinforce the British army. The Germans reacted swiftly to all of this. They had reinforcements up there, and the fact that they had 2 panzer divisions in the area.
That's just a pity that the model matching doesn't work. Could do the whole load of DC3s, it'd be nice.
They had a 60-mile hike, effectively, in all their armoured vehicles. They had to reach Arnhem in 48 hours. That was critical. They had to get to Arnhem in 48 hours. They initially made good progress, but they were slowed down by German counterattacks and the destruction of the bridge at Somme. Engineers did make the Bailey Bridge, but the delays proved costly. The Corps faced fierce resistance along Hell's Highway. German forces repeatedly cutting the road, isolating airborne units from relief. Horrocks tanks finally reached Nijmegen. They linked up with the 82nd after a difficult fight to secure the bridge. However, it took another 2 days to reach Arnhem. Now we'll talk more about Arnhem and then the aftermath when we get up there.
Maybe we need to go up a little bit higher.
Just like, excuse me,
Just-
chaps, I'm a bit lost. Which way to Berlin? So you actually had Operation Berlin, which is kind of sub to this at the same
Get on
time.
to 70, I think, and there's a little left.
Go up to Arnhem, cross the Rhine, go into the Ruhr, and then go down into Berlin, right? Because like there was already elements of the Allied forces well behind enemy lines at this stage, and it's not to forget what the local resistance fighters were doing. The Dutch resistance were all over this, and you had resistance fighters in Belgium and France. You had a lot of people everywhere, right? Even in Germany, you had. And the Germans were helping out as well. There was networks all there, German resistance fighters, they were there. And they were helping.
Alrighty, boys.
Jesus.
We're over occupied territory. I hope you all brushed your teeth and shined your boots. Let's land in the mud, Judge. 7.
I tell you, for God's sake. Jeez. Let's get the proper. Right. Do you guys hear that, or I just hear that in my head? I never know if I've them alerts turned on. See how?
Yeah, we heard it.
Look how good this was. Man, more Spitfires. Firefly liveries as well. They're gonna love it. You heard it? Thank God. I'd be sitting there. Can everyone hear what is it just me who hears these things? It made you jump. It made me jump as well. Right, where are we at? We're very, very close to Geelong. And then, friends,
We're up the river.
to Eindhoven. Has everyone here, or if you have the Lancaster, I don't put Master, unfortunately. I was never mad on importing FSX stuff. I have a terrible habit of breaking things, or at least that's my experience. Has everyone watched A Bridge Too Far? Have y'all seen it? Have y'all watched it? And if you haven't, when are you going to watch it? 3 times? 30 years ago? It still holds up. It still holds up. F-14s, come on. Why not, says you? Why not? Now, hang on a second. This is just, do you know what I mean? It's just tuneless. Right, lads, we're doing these. Nice, we have a condor with us. for Josh. Nicely done.
Still we need to go up a bit.
Paul Newman, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome in. Like, lads, I know we're in a flight simulator. I know we're, you know, sitting in our games room or your bedroom or your office or your sitting room or whatever. It doesn't matter. But what we're experiencing here, this is the closest we'll ever get.
Yeah, totally.
Isn't it amazing when you think about it? Gimbo only went on VATSIM for the first time in about 3 months. Refreshed myself and everything. I got set up for coverage. That was the plan. Jump on. And then all controllers on the entire route jump off. Oh no, Gimbo. The poor old devil. Lads, F's in chat for Gimbo. The poor devil. We're very, very close to our left turn, taking us straight to Eindhoven. Next time you'll be 235. Jesus.
Everyone behind me. One left.
Frankenstein, good to see you, my guy.
Left everybody. I'm left behind. We should be back on course. 34.
Okay, chaps. Left turn coming in. 034 degrees.
I need to go 03 to join back up.
There we are now. Super duper. Next stop, Eindhoven. We will descend to 1,000 feet. Okay, chaps. Time to change your fuel tanks. So, down here now we have a golf. Oh, up there we have a golf. There you go. Right, fuel pumps on. Booster pumps engaged. And let's start changing these tanks. So we're going to go back onto the main tanks. It's right main. And... chase. There's left main. It's alright, don't panic.
It's okay, I'm over here.
Nothing to see here at all. Everything's grand. There's a bit of a right turn there, Huey. Right, we need to descend now, please. Down to 1,000 feet. Avalanche, come on in. We're only hitting Eindhoven now. And make sure we're bang on that magenta line. We've got plenty of aircraft around us. Right, lads, start tightening up. Nobody saw you turn the switch, but man, no one had to see it. So far, so good, lads. So far, so good.
Try and get into the magenta line.
Start tightening up just as my courier arrives. Hey, look at this. We're catching up with the British 1st Airborne. We have Lancasters towing gliders here, lads. Look at the state of this. Insane.
Should be getting on the line soon. Back to 34. Should be on the line. Yeah, we're moving behind us. How cool is this? This is cool. We need to get back on track. Not too much.
Lads, can we get some Jepson emotes into the chat? This is all thanks to Jepson 2001. He's made all of this scenery for us. Sound effects, the paratroopers, horse and gliders. There's flak on the ground. Absolutely incredible. And we're only getting started, look. Light turn coming in, 035 degrees. And it's free, lads. It's freeware, right?
Zero 35. Heading.
So this is the Vettel Bridge. We just passed the Sun Bridge. And now we're heading up to Nijmegen. Isn't it amazing, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. The
Back off the
man
power a bit.
is a legend.
Right ahead, everybody. Look at that. That is amazing. We should be going right over the bridge.
There stood the Blur soldiers in the way, jumping into the gates of hell. May those who do not return be delivered from their
How amazing is that?
Isn't that incredible?
Jefferson, you've outdone yourself again.
Not only did Jefferson just create scenery,
You have outdone yourself.
he actually measured the distance of the towing cable. That's the level of accuracy that we're seeing here. Like, it is absolutely incredible what he has. Look at the kind of visual here that he's made. Isn't it just incredible?
How good is that?
Hell. Have a look at the scenery on the ground as well. He's put stuff on the ground. He's put artillery pieces, he's put explosions, there's all sorts happening. My grandfather of my ex is a guy that pilot one of those. Do, but anytime. Anytime. Like, the idea is relatively simple. It's amazing when communities come together. When you have people in a community working together, you can achieve
Beautiful.
absolutely awesome things. Do you know what I mean? And like what Jefferson has made here, and you guys flying along, and everybody like turned out to watch the stuff. That's everyone getting involved. It's incredible. It really, really is. Little on the right. They landed behind enemy lines for themselves. Nuts, right?
There's the bridge. Need to go on
So far, so good.
about 9 degrees.
So we're headed straight now to Nijmegen. And there's more flag. Jesus.
Absolutely amazing.
Leonardo, take care, man. Avila, yeah, great, isn't it? He bought artillery on Dutch soil. He's creating simulated stuff. Right left turn, there's a bridge. I think there's a bridge. Tony, thank you for the subscribe. There's a bridge at Nijmegen.
More flak.
The 82nd had to take that. How's our escort flying going? Oh man, look at that. That's just awesome looking, isn't it? That's just awesome looking. I love it. Here's us, a whole group of us going exploring together. I love it. Right, left turn coming in, 009er. Calling 8 for the moment. It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? It's called, it's Rambach Moore's Wheel, exclamation point wheel into the chat. It works with Parallel 42's Flow Pro. Stephen, good to see you. This is Flight Sim 2020. Left turn, I meant left turn. Don't listen to me, Sean. I haven't a clue what I'm doing. I meant see, when you've been no good. Right, lads, we're turning right. No, Murphy should have been left. Huh? Jason, there's more paratroopers being dropped.
There's gonna be a tight left turn.
There's the 82nd boys going in.
120.
Right beside us. Incredible. And we have fun with Ramager here as well. Savage. Right, lads, we're now approaching Arnhem. Yeah. We're going the wrong way. Yeah, for like a split second, right?
Oh,
Jesus, look at this.
256. We're definitely going the wrong way. Not that. 256. 256. You're going around in circles.
Now, where was I? I was down here now. So, the collapse at Arnhem. At Arnhem, Frost's small contingent continued to hold out, eventually forced to surrender after running out of ammunition and supplies. The remaining British paratroopers retreated to a place called Oosterbeek, and they established a defensive perimeter.
Yep.
Despite repeated attempts to break through, 30 Corps were unable to relieve them. On September 25th, the survivors of the 1st British Airborne were evacuated across the line under heavy fire. Out of the 10,000 men dropped at Arnhem, only 2,398 were evacuated. The rest were killed, wounded, or captured. The failure to secure the Arnhem Bridge meant that the Allies could not establish a foothold north of the line. And the
I
German
need to
defense held firm.
follow everyone behind them.
It wasn't until March 1945,
Pick the
or
stick.
February, I think, before the Allies managed to get over the line. Operation Market Garden, ultimately it was a failure, with only partial success in capturing key bridges, and although the bridges at Nijmegen and Eindhoven were secured, the inability to hold Arnhem doomed the operation. The narrow corridor the 30 Corps had tried to secure, Hell's Highway, was frequently cut off by German counterattacks, and the slow advance meant that the airborne forces were isolated and left without support for too long. The operation had significant costs, over 17,000 Allied casualties, including many experienced paratroopers. While the strategic goal of opening a route into Germany failed, Market Garden did manage to liberate parts of the Netherlands, until 1945. And let's go back to Commemorative for a second. We need to make a left turn anyway, by the way. Jesus.
We're way out here.
Hard left now, hard left. All the way over to... Wait, we need to see 3 Let me see now. Let's go check out the sites.
Shoot back on the line again. $256. Should have put in Spitfires, I should have. Where am I? Couldn't find myself for ages.
Totally the wrong button! Ah, brilliant! I pressed the wrong button. It's grand. Shh, shh. We'll edit that bit out. Even that music didn't work. Hang on, where's the button I'm looking for? Oh yeah, it's over here now. Yes.
Here I am. Oh, don't tell me I crashed again. Oh, come on. 2 crashes. Brilliant. Gotta love Crash to Desktop, don't you? Just great. Anybody ever asked? This is pretty much what Flight Sim is like for most people. Very lucky if it doesn't crash. Sorry, Colonel, I didn't see you. When you said hi. Could be ages ago. Back and do everything again to load back in.
We nearly need to do that again because I had a stutter. Hang on a second. Now you're talking, lads. Bloody hell, isn't it class looking? Right.
At least you can watch Two-Tone and his sim never
Success
crashes.
is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts.
Good man, Batelli.
Winston Churchill.
Okay, slight right turn. Our drop is complete. Paratroopers have been deployed.
Now find everybody on the map.
Once we get down to about 50 on the main tanks, we jump back onto our... what do we call it? Auxiliary tanks? Mad, wasn't it? Yeah, it works in VR, yeah. My wife just asked, what is the booming noise? Lads, it's all thanks to Jefferson, isn't it incredible? The man's a genius. The man's a genius. Okay, we're on the return leg.
Let's put us out here somewhere.
What did you think of that, lads? Did you enjoy it? Like, we now have D-Day and we have Market Garden as add-on scenery thanks to Jefferson. Incredible. I like, if you haven't seen the D-Day scenery,
Yeah, the DD scenery is brilliant.
there's searchlights and everything in it. It's unbelievable. Jefferson, you're a legend, man. A legend. Don't know how you do it. Ah, zesty beverage. Now.
Can't believe
How's all
two
our
crash to
engines and
desktops.
Like, imagine, right? And this is the thing, lads. If this was day one of Market Garden, you had to come back here for another 7 days? 7 days to fly. Like, imagine coming out with this, like, holy crap, like, do you know what I mean?
Don't tell me it's gone again, is it? Yeah.
Oh, we're clear of any flak. I don't know why it's acting like I'm out of fuel with 40% left. Check your fuel tanks. Oh, 100%, Sean. 100%. Yeah, it's very well done, isn't it? It's amazing. Phoenix Snake, good to see you, man. And lads, your flying is absolutely incredible with formation stuff going on. And I love seeing all the different variants of aircraft. I love it. Like this, like, you can fly this like you're... Jesus. You can fly this like you're doing a commemorative flight, right? Is this payware or freeware? It's freeware. This is all for free. You can get this over on the twotonmurphy.com website.
Where are we again?
I'll show you, look.
Where's everybody? Is there?
Welcome to the website. Get the downloads, and you'll find it here. Operation Market Garden. And it's all thanks to Jefferson 2001. That's the scenery right there. I'm hiding Jefferson's logo. That's the scenery right there, lads.
See where I am.
And if you do like this stuff, Jefferson also made a scenery for D-Day, which I'll show you now. Go back into... Right. We've loads of downloads. We've a very awesome
Little nav map.
stuff. liveries, add-ons, sceneries.
I'm way
it's
off
nuts.
from the line.
It's the D-Day stuff. So if you're interested in D-Day, well, you can grab this as well. Need I say any more, lads? Look at the cut of that. Landing craft, bunkers on the beach, searchlights, anti-aircraft fire and paratroopers in all the drop zone locations. And it's all for free. Jepson is an absolute legend. But look at the state of that, lad. That's in the same...
2 crashes to desktop. Brilliant.
Right? I mean, nuts. And he does a ton of other stuff as well, so do be sure to check it out. It's over on our website, and you can get it for free. Everything on our website in terms of downloads and stuff, it's free. So do be sure to grab it. Now, where am I? You're in a plane.
I'm gonna go over.
We're going okay, slightly right. Now, be careful with fuel. I'm going to increase our power now a bit because we're finished with our drop. So we're going to put it into what I like to call rental mode. Put up the yard there now and get that speed up.
D6. We need
Lads, you have to give
to.
it a shot. It's incredible. Nero Taylor's here. Good to see you. Our nearest waypoint is Columbia. Our nearest airport, Echo Hotel, Romeo Delta. Echo Hotel, Romeo Delta. Rotterdam. Yes, it's flying here in the Netherlands, Dutch. Here's John Moorkamp, look. Good to see you. We can also climb a bit here as well. 1,000 feet, we don't need it, so let's go back to 1,500 feet. We'll climb at 7. Look at that, though. Isn't it class? Makes you wonder why Asobo Microsoft don't do more of these. They can't really get into this sort of stuff. And like, it's not a case of, surely they can just make it. It really isn't. They have agreements with, you know, data
Get
providers,
back on the line.
airlines, and aircraft manufacturers. They don't want to see their stuff next or near that sort of content. Plus, they're trying to keep everything with an E rating, as in everyone can use it. You know what I mean? And they're a corporate kind of thing. They can't really be seen to be showing to me, you know, they can't encourage one thing or another. If they ever see it, they'll probably say, man, that's cool. Of course they would, because it is cool. But in terms of them being able to do it directly themselves, there must be so much red tape. Like, I can't even begin to understand. Like, there must be so much political bureaucracy when it comes to bringing this sort of stuff out. You know what I mean? You can never get tired of the Dutch countryside. It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful out here.
Avalanche says, I'd love to learn how to do things like this. I've not seen anything this interactive with Microsoft Flight Sim yet. Closest has been High Performance Group and Neofly, but neither of those compare to this. Thanks to the dev. Yep. Jeppesen has done incredible work here. And it always starts off usually with, Jeppesen, you busy? Yeah, I'm very busy, Murph. Oh, listen, I'm thinking of doing a thing. Yeah? Yeah. Give all right. I'm thinking of doing a thing. But you wouldn't mind maybe having a look of it. And that's it. That's all you have to say. Because if you say to Jepson, air a chance, can you put like a statue in a sim for me? Yeah, I can do that. But he won't just do a statue. No, Jesus. He'll do everything.
I see you missed TPHI.
It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And I can tell you this, our next Monday night series, which is not this Monday we're in a flying car. Tomorrow, what? Flying car, right? As we finish up our Wing It series, that's following the Grand Tour's Eurocrash. Tomorrow night is our final flight of Wing It. And then the following Monday, what Monday is that?
Increase the throttle a bit.
On Monday, the 30th of September, we start a brand new series.
If we get home without crashing again.
If I were to ask you lads, right, out of all the Monday night series we've done as a community, right, what was your most memorable? What one did you most enjoy? Of all our Monday night series, and we've done a lot, right? We've done a lot. What was your most favourite? No, it's not Harry Potter. I'm not really into Harry Potter. You know what I mean? We know Gibbo's favourite is whatchamacallit? The Roman stuff. Now I have to make a trailer and all this jazz, but we'll get to that in a while, right? I'm pressing buttons here.
The sun coming up behind the clouds.
Let me see here now. The Romans, Vatsin training. Romans, Vatsin. At one point I'd asked about a scenery for my local airport. He wanted to do the entire interior, right? Volcanoes. Hey, John Spartan, good to see you. Matty Noma's here, good to see you. Vatsin, IF4, give a love. Give up, we need to do the American stuff soon. Not Monday night, but Route 66. We'll be doing that as well when Flight Sim 2020 releases.
Oh, the sun is shining
Halloween
on the
was
river.
fun. That scared the crap out of me. The bush flying. Do you not want to do Vatsim in the US, Gibbo? I go on out with that. The Seven Wonders is pretty awesome, especially with Jefferson scenery. Yep. So we've done the Seven Wonders of the world. Then we did the Seven Wonders of, then we did the Seven Natural Wonders of the world. All the work involved. We should go on. Oh yes. We'll do the thing. We'll do the thing. We'll do Vatsim. We'll do a bit of US stuff for the crack. You know, grand.
Well, 2 crashes desktop.
I'm going to show you a screenshot, and you have to guess what we're doing. And don't take the piss now, right? Because I know what you lads are like. He's ready now. I'll give you a hint. Does anyone know what that is? David Beckham golden balls. Get out! It's a man without pants. So our next Monday night series features this. And it's all being crafted by Jefferson 2001. Look at the detail. Like the detail, lads. Nuts. Yeah, there's going to be like an achievement, you know.
Should be on the line. Light plan.
So this is like work in progress stuff that Jefferson has done. Which is
Ribbons
friggin'
to
nuts,
the
by
right.
Right? It's not you. Yeah, it doesn't have Crocs. Yeah. It's nuts, right? So yeah, it's going to be the paparazzi. Good to see you. Greetings on the road, he says. Tier 2 for 38 months. Thank you very much indeed. Cheers, man. Yeah, so our next Monday night series that's going to start on the 30th of September, it covers the 7 wonders of the ancient world. A lot of them aren't there today, as you can imagine.
Nice.
So
Over where are we coming
can
over?
anyone tell me the 7 wonders of the ancient world? You know what they are? So that was the Colossus of Rhodes, right? Murph's World. Yeah, right. But we need sunscreen, yes. So that's the Colossus
Or
of Rhodes, right?
go shine. I'm going to try and pronounce it.
Oh,
So I'm not going to try pronounce where we were flying over.
Jesus, it brings an all new meaning to, like, you know, balls of steel. Pyramids, but I want to see the hanging gardens. The
That looks
Bollywood
nice.
flats. Yes, we need to make those. RD. So you have the pyramids, the Great Pyramids.
Hello there.
You have the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the Temple of Artemis, the Statue of Zeus, the Mausoleum of Jesus Halicarnassus, I think it's pronounced, the Colossus of Rhodes, and then the Lighthouse of Alexandria. And Jefferson has made them all.
He isn't there.
And he's brilliant. And we'll be making all of that available. I have to put together a trailer. But that's going to be Monday week. That's when we start that. And friends, here's the thing, right? Here is the thing. That Monday night series, starting on the 30th, will run for 7 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It finishes on the 11th of November. Meaning the Monday after that, well, that's the day before Flights in 2024 releases. I mean, could you think of the timing? Do you know what I mean? Brilliant.
I think I might
We can't forget the Towers of Ballymun, yeah.
hit the bed here at 3 o'clock in the morning.
The Two-Tone Murphy website.
I think we're going to get back to England.
On that Monday night, Ian Fisher. We absolutely will. It's good to see you, Ian. Happy Sunday to you, man. Right, where are we now? We're heading down to the waypoint of Columbia. Then it's going to be a right turn as we go back out over the channel. Look at this. It's gorgeous.
I think we have an
Released on your
airport.
birthday. Nice.
I just finish it off, going out into the sunset, into the ocean, into the channel.
Will you be sick from work for week 24 releases? Oh God, yeah. Oh Jesus, Gibbo, did you not? Oh, I'm not feeling. No, hang on. It has to be something that, you know. What were you doing streaming? Do you know what I mean?
Look over here.
Me hand. Oh, I'm after hurting me hand and I can't drive the car. Right. Hey, Castle Gaming, good to see you. Yeah, don't forget the pyramids. The pyramids are there as well, yeah. Hence the bang your toe. I am onto your ways, right? You're doing the same. Brilliant. Imagine if they delay it. Imagine if 2024 is delayed. I mean, can you imagine the words we're going to create to explain that scenario, right? They will sound exactly like that, right?
I thought my plane had crashed or something. No, out in the drone.
Really? Well, here's hoping that 2024 is...
You see in the DC3, Ms. TPHI?
Jesus. Incredible. Time is just... Jesus. I seem to remember watching you stream in 2020 the week before. Back when you had... Back
There
when
you
you were all
go.
serious. Wearing your Bono glasses. What are you talking about? Hello and welcome to the stream. We're flying in Microsoft.
That's cool, Miss TPHI.
I used to say a lot.
Got you in a yellow and a red one.
Right. Brilliant. I don't wear glasses. These are actually anti-glare glasses because my eyes get fierce tired. And then people see me in the real world when I don't have headphones or glasses and they're like, you look weird, Murph. Yeah, I know, right? Do you know what I mean? You just need a dorky accent. Oh, come on, Finton. Mad. Where's this now? We'll drink a pint together in the first flight. Yes. Boom, it's good to see you. You have your toes. Oh wait, you have 10 toes. You'll be grand. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right, Jesus, we need to turn right. And watch your fuel here now as well. Right turn heading 291 degrees. Tuniner. There we go. And this will bring us out across the bay. Man alive, that's classic, isn't it?
Looks good.
So yeah, it's busy, lads. It's busy, which is a good thing, right? I love doing this. This is. It's more than a hobby to me. Do you know what I mean? Which is mad because oh, like I have the 9 to 5 job. Don't get me wrong, but like this is, I'm so immersed with, you know, the community element that kind of just created itself, I suppose, from flight simulation. And I'm an avid flight simmer. I love aviation. There are times where I'll try and go very, very seriously and like learn add-ons correctly and fly them correctly. And I've done ground school, real world stuff. I have a couple of hours flying in real aircraft and that, but like, the sim is just fun. I adore this. I adore being able to go off and like, you know, experience things, learn what's in the planet, or learn what's on the planet, get the history of it, and you do it in a group flight with so many people around. It's nuts, like, when you think about it, isn't it? Out there in the suburbs, Murph, do you have a contact email? I do. It is the2tonemurphy@gmail.com. It would be nice if there was a mod for a C-47. Oh, absolutely, Dad game time. Absolutely.
I think we might
Listen, you and this lot of people have been my copium, and I've made sure I've stuck around.
head out over the
24
channel
hours
here.
But it's the people that keep the smile there. Colonel Fork, we ain't going anywhere. We ain't going anywhere. Oh wait, balls.
291, I think I have to go.
Suburbs, it's actually info@twotonemurphy.com. info@twotonemurphy.com. That's the professional one. That's the work one, right? The other one is for, you know, usually memes of cats that Mr. Two-Tone sends me. Whoops. It's grand, it's grand.
As soon as we get out over the channel, we might
That's why I'm not.
give
I
it
should not be in charge, right?
a rest and go to bed.
Going back to what Colonel Fork says, like,
I mean, that's 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 here.
lads, it's a continuation. And it's
Before
not
the
just
sim
realistic
crashes
things
again.
in the sim. The community is still here. We're not going anywhere, and it's gas, right? It's getting bigger. Is that 221 Murphy? Bloody hell! Two-towing. The B-17 bomber would be nice. There's one on the way. Dad game time. Micropose are making a B-17.
Up in the sun there.
How fast do you think they'll take to update Join FS? I think it'll work out of the box, Kozaki, because it's using the same code for SimConnect. So it should work out of the box.
Should head back to my plane.
Flight of Joel is here! There's a new flight sim! No way, man! Good to see you, Joel. How are you, mate? I thought Micropose were doing a standalone bomber game. Nope. But they are. What's that called? I forget what that's called. But no, they're bringing a B-17 into... They're bringing a B-17 into Microsoft Flight Simulator, and Flying Iron are working on one as Colonel Fork has it. Flying Iron are doing the same. Do you know?
This
yeah,
should be
nuts.
my plane.
Nuts. But like, of all the adventures, of all the things, tutorials,
Allow myself
lessons,
to introduce
myself. Lads, if you don't follow Flights with Joel, have a serious word with yourself. Go over and click on that link. That's a link to Flights with Joel's channel. A lot of helicopter content with Joel. Couldn't meet a nicer man. And he's a lovely hat. I'll never forget that hat. It's a beautiful hat. But yeah, I'll for next, not even next year, for this year and next year. Like, there's so much, and there's new things, but there's also a lot of familiarity that we'll have as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think as we get out over the channel.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, that's right, Gibbo. I have many things to be doing, but yeah, no, yeah, yeah, I need to get on that.
Might just leave it there.
I don't really know why I didn't jump at it. Gold's got some great tunes. Yes, he has. There's 90 planes I want to try out at least once. Yep. But that's the thing, lads. We're going to learn all the aircraft, right? There's a whole career mode we got to figure out. There's a whole lot of stuff. Viper Strike, you're very welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had a great stream. There's a whole lot of Jesus, someone shoot me. Cut it out. Divine Pranish. Am I going the right way? Super 6-4. There's smoke coming out of your tail. Like, there's a career mode we want to figure out. There's all of our Firefly air.
So I think that was pretty cool. Flight.
You know what I mean?
myself.
91 You take care, Majid. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, like there's so much stuff to come in, you know. Yorkshire Put says, off the stream, Murph, thank you. Got to make the Being With You since the start in the Spit, flying as TikTok. Oh, nice. Do you remember the first, our first kind of big, we've done tons of group flights, but I think our first kind of big event, we flew Spitfires. And we flew with Ford Learn to Fly, with CDL, Flying Fabio, and myself. And I think we had over 80 Spitfires. And then this year, when we flew D-Day, 757 pilot, or Dave 757 Spy, he flew the northern route, the Boston route, and we flew the southern route into D-Day for Normandy. And we had over 100. If any of the FFA stuff needs updating because of 2024, it's no problem. I'll get Muse right on it. Brilliant! Gibbo, I love to see delegation. Brilliant. I think Firefly Air would be a great complement to the career mode. It'll be more than that if I have my way. Chox says, I miss Fabio. I'd love to know what he'll make of 2024. He was doing flight training, he was getting instrument rated, he was going the CFI route, and then he was going commercial. That was Fabio's mission. But yeah.
I think that's
It
me.
is what it is. Great community over there, but he didn't really
That's
say
the end of
much.
my
He was
flight.
able
I'm gonna
to
let the
jump on to say,
plane
"How are you lads? By the way,
fly
I'm
out
going now,
into the sun over the channel.
or I'll be back
whether
in a
we'll
year, or I'll be back in 2 years.
Get
or
to England or
whatever."
not.
He didn't say anything. Which is
Great
unfortunate
fun.
because Some great people over in this community. It was a great community.
Cheers,
I was
Murph.
part of it. I
Brilliant
enjoyed it.
flight.
Really loved it.
Brilliant stream.
Big Al says, thanks Murph for a great flight. Off to bed, Melbourne 0330. Jesus. Thank you very, very much indeed, Big Al. Last I heard he was teaching at a flight school. Yeah, no, that was kind of the early-ish plan.
And with that,
He was
we'll
doing
say
lessons,
goodnight.
and that was to build up
We'll
his
see
currency,
you
for flight time.
at some stage, Mrs. TPHI. Cheers, Jefferson. That was absolutely brilliant
He could have
to fly the add-on, as always. No, that's that one and the D-Day one, so that's going to be brilliant to fly again. And we will catch you all later.
So, Fabio, he was involved in aviation. He was in the aviation sector prior to COVID. I mean, he worked for.
Just cut Murph there, and how come Murph's still going? Okay. Cool. See you, Miss TPHI. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I catch you. Actually, Brett's one's early in the morning. Might see you later. Alright. Bye.